XDefiant was become hype for a week after pre-season launch. Hear these things why XD is worth to try, and it's not COD killer. So we already know the first thing is the game is was the free-to-play shooter, which gonna be competing with the Call of Duty in the middle of disaster until another one arrive. And so because the X Defiant to play, so you can the game works on PC and there you go. The PC requirement it doesn't really hike almost some there you go. So let's going to the point. So first we're gonna talking about bet. About the betting, the graphics is not really great so far. It's just like a generic game. Mostly you see like a most freeze. But to me, that's okay because since the PC requirement is not really a high system requirement, I can accepting that. But let's talking about there's a few things what makes the COD still a Call of Duty. So the first thing in a gunplay situation. I will the X Defiant is way less intensive and chaotic than Call of because it's feel bland sometimes and especially without anything faction ability involved with grenades and a set or flashbang or something else like that. It's really lacking for like intensive in a gunfight. Compared with the Call of Duty, you have a lot of utility like the field upgrades, the some two throwable like lethal and non-lethal and also the kill streak as well, which is makes the Call of Duty is more intensive and more chaos every time you play in the multiplayer, while X Defiant is completely poof gone. And speaking about the faction ability, the other problem of the faction ability mostly in X Defiant are situational. So it's not just because it has the long cooldown, it is because they very team oriented, especially for some faction like the Libertad or Phantoms and Cleaner. They are very situational. Like especially Cleaner, it's very map specific situation, and also the like a Phantom, which is they have a utility to defend or holding spot, which is really nice. But if you're alone, everything your utility is gonna be pointless. Same either like the Libertad, they have a healing utility which is help you to keep staying alive. But the problem is if you're alone, it's all useless. It's only benefit for yourself. So what the only problem of the faction ability X Defiant is they really depend on the team, and the only thing it's very playable when you playing solo is just play when you playing Echelon or Dead Set because they have a versatile which is why if you're playing solo, Echelon and DedSec is way better because you don't have to thinking when you're gonna use it or what kind of situation you're gonna use that. You just only use it when you want to. That's all. And yes, because speaking about the and also the chaotic, which is the one thing is completely removed. But we're gonna talking this one because this is quite mixed up. And the other issue so far I playing on X Defiant, which is we all know the netcode. The netcode is still the biggest issue. So that's why when you watching the previous video, I saying why they keep delaying this game is just none other than just a netcode. Because what else they want to delay? And the other thing is the utility in the XDefiant is so limited, unlike playing Call of Duty. And this is why makes the gunplay got the gunfight it's feel bland and gonna boring. Let's talking about the good thing. The good thing because they know because they're less chaotic, they don't have a kimbo, they don't have a launcher, they don't have some broken stuff so far. Hopefully they keep it, not bring up some broken stuff in, but who knows. And also the utility because it's mostly our situational, which is makes the game is more competitive and more team oriented than Call of Duty, which is the one thing I like this part. If you playing with a friend or you have a team who can coordinate or talking with you together, then XDefiant will be fun because the mostly utility, like I mentioned before, it's really important to having some team coordination. And yeah, that's all the good thing in XDefiant, unfortunately. And speaking about, I know a lot of people talking about the SPM because we seen there some people say, XDefiant is still sweaty, is still painful to play or something like that. Here is thing, the problem the SPM. We it's sometimes it's feel mixed when I see people talking about SPM and we have to SPM. Some people say we are SPM is better. Some people say SPM is better. So sometimes I don't get it why without SPM people still come. To me personally, I don't care about having SPM or not because I just only play for having fun. That's the first of all, and two, because I understand why they implement SPM. I have some previous video. You can go check out my channel, which is already explained. But the SPM is not the solution to solving all this the problem gamer these days. I think the problem of the SBMM right now is the player itself because we always living with unfairness, right? There are some people, there are some player who perform better than you, and there are some player worse than you. And when you losing, we mostly end up with a denial, blaming a team. Oh, the team is really bad performance, or there's some hacker on the other side. While we're winning, we sometimes like, oh, we're team. Oh, I'm pro. I'm carry this team, especially you're carrying. You have the highest point. You acting sometimes like a pro. So this is the endless cycle sometimes, and sometimes I feel like that. That's a word of the game. Sometimes you when you losing, you sometimes feel like a regret. And I saw there some player also care about win lose ratio or kill death ratio. But if you just solo player, here this thing opinion of my suggestion. It doesn't matter. You have a win or lose because then again, win and lose it's depend on your team, not yourself, right? So if you want to win, go talk with your team and coordinate with them how you win, how to beat this enemy side. Not just whining, yelling around, or even you complain, oh, this guy sucks, this guy is a noob. Then how you win if you're blaming your team every single time? That's not how it works. Just tell them what they do once what they have to do. So there you go. The conclusion is the point is of the XDefiant. To me, Call of Duty is still more enjoyable to if you just only playing for casual, just for fun. Lose doesn't matter, kill lose doesn't matter. You just only having fun or enjoy some chaotic or chaos, something like that. Then Call of Duty is more enjoyable because the problem is uh, Call of Duty is way more casual friendly than XDefiant. But however, if you are looking for more competitive, if you're looking for more serious and more team oriented, more team play, then XDefiant is your games. So this is the end. This is the video this time. Hopefully you guys enjoy and see you on the next video.